How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. What is going on, everybody?
Bro, I think you are blasting, too. I'm going to put you down.
I'm blasting. I'm barely even talking.
Okay, now you're a little bit better, I think. I think because you went straight to the
I think I put it straight to the mic. Yes. What is up? New location.
Oh, yeah. We finally...
New certification.
So, after filming... we've been filming for 8 months?
Dude, I don't even remember when we started.
We've been recording for 8 months now, this podcast.
And started in April?
No, before WrestleMania. I think February, or if not March. So
closer to 10 months.
Yeah. So we've been filming it for a while now. And we've always been filming it in my dining room. So it's just easy. The bathroom's down there, blah, blah, blah. Great, whatever. It's just easier. But then I was like, you know what? I need to get my office ready. I have a bedroom that I use as an office, and I never really fix it up. I was like, I never fix it up. My wife uses it more as her office because she works from home mostly. So then I'm like, okay, you know what? Then I'm just going to start fixing it up because I need to make this into a podcast room. I need to, we need to share this office. I was talking to my wife.
It's pretty legit, though. I'm not going to lie.
It's looking a lot better. But eventually when we start filming and putting it on YouTube, this is what we're going to start recording. So I even added lights to it. That way it brightens it up.
We'll see if we'll bring in some WWE artifacts.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's a lot of comic book stuff. But again, it's just the things that my wife and I have collected throughout the years. We really haven't collected a lot of WWE stuff. So
it's all in our minds.
It's all in our mind. But yeah, so I mean, the sound might sound different. I don't know. I don't know if it's more echoey here. I mean, it is hardware. Well, I mean, even the bottom, even downstairs was flooring. I don't know. It might sound the same. I don't know.
Probably people won't even notice.
I know the position of my microphone is different because I'm more sideways right now because I'm trying to look at the screens as well. So that might be something else, but whatever.
Mine's right in front of my face, like always. My voice always sounds sexy no matter what.
Your voice always sounds
Mine's
sexy.
a little deeper today for some reason.
Are you sick?
No, I have allergies today, so my nose might be a little stuffy.
Dude, it is cloudy as hell today.
Yeah, today was the day off, kind of. Yeah.
Really? And tomorrow's going to rain, dude.
Supposedly, but I just saw that it's not, but it is.
What?
But, it's all BS, bro.
I hope it doesn't. Every time it rains, I'm like, I hope it rains while I'm at work, or it just doesn't rain at all, or when I'm asleep. Because Vegas people don't know how to drive in the rain.
No, they do not.
And I'm like, I hate commuting when it's raining.
I hate being on the street when it rains.
Me too. It's either let me just be at work working and everybody can go freaking cause chaos on the streets.
There's a lot of accidents.
Yeah.
Oh, no, when it rains, a lot.
Yeah, and floods too.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me do that. Let me be at work, or screw it. Let me just be at home watching freaking TV or something. You know what I mean? Rain, go away. For sure. Anyways,
come back another day.
Anyways, hopefully this is actually not hopefully. This is where we're gonna try to keep recording our podcast every week, and eventually, next month, dude. Dude, it's already December.
I know. I was realizing the other day that it's already December. What is 5th?
The 5th for us.
For tomorrow, when we put it, it's gonna be the 6th.
Yeah, we come from the past.
We already. This year's been gone way too quick,
dude. It's crazy, but yeah, man, I can't wait to show people. Our faces. Dude, you're going to get a mask when we go on video?
Yes.
You better get a mask.
I have a month to get a mask.
Yeah, get a mask, dude. Order it, dude. I think right now, order at WWE.com, bro. Or WWEshop.com.
They've been giving some
it's like 50% off or something. I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
We should check it out, dude.
I'm going to look into it. I like the Mysterio masks.
Dude, yeah.
They're hella cool, but I don't know.
The Mysterio mask with the mohawk? You know the new one he's been wearing?
There's this new one he just posted. It's really cool. It's has a lot of dots. It looks really cool.
He's got one with a mohawk. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's got that one, but anyways.
I'll just ask Randy Orton for it.
Yeah, just ask Randy Orton for it. Screw that. Maybe he'll give it to you for free. Anyways, another week, another podcast, like we were saying. Today we don't really have a lot of news. It's just the ratings, man. The ratings for Raw and SmackDown's been kind of suffering.
How was Raw?
Okay, so yeah. Well, look, I think I tweeted about it too, but Raw was not as bad as last week, but it was still garbage.
I didn't mind it. I don't really remember it.
Okay. Well, exactly. I don't either, to be honest with you.
It was funny in a way, kind of. There were certain little segments that were cool.
There was obviously things that they tried to fix that they did wrong last week, which was last week was very heel heavy, where the heels were just getting the upper hand and they were just burying everybody. And this week it seemed like the baby faces were at least the ones that were getting the upper hand and giving the people some hope and something to cheer for. You know what I mean? It was just... So I guess in that sense it felt better. But again, it was just a poorly written show and the lack of superstars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was all right. I wouldn't. I actually appreciated SmackDown more.
Oh no, yeah.
Like always, but I can't compare it to last Raw because I didn't watch last Raw.
Yeah, because I saved your life. You're welcome.
You saved my life, so I didn't.
I told you don't watch this piece of shit.
I didn't put that much, to look, to watch it. Even though Hulu doesn't show it anymore. I was telling you,
dude, that's right.
This is the second week I try to watch it on Hulu. And they didn't have it. For some reason, they're only showing SmackDown. I do not know why.
What the hell?
I don't know what type of contract they have with Hulu. But you know how even the WWE always announces that they're on Hulu.
They do.
They announce Hulu all the time.
What the hell?
So I don't know.
Maybe
I have
their
Hulu. Contract is over. I don't know. I can watch probably Raws like in from.
If the contract is
November.
over, why are they not putting this on the network
For November. Yeah, I wonder why they don't do that. Why don't they put Raw and SmackDown on the network?
Because I think it's more money if they put Raw and SmackDown if they sell off the rights to the show after it's been filmed live.
Yeah.
If they sell off the replay, I think it's probably more money in that than them keeping it on their network. Okay. Advertisers and all that stuff and blah blah blah. Hulu has commercials, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
But
I got the cheap Hulu. That's why I
have the one that there's no commercials.
Oh, okay. I got the one that there is.
Shout out to my sister for paying the $11.99 and
I told you about the Hulu thing,
with no commercials.
I told you about the Hulu thing that was during Black Friday week. I think it was where Hulu had a sale that it was 1 penny. What is it? 1 penny? No, $1. $1 a month for Hulu for a whole year. So after the year is over, I can either stick with Hulu or just cancel it. But are we paying $1 a month for Hulu for a whole year?
Well, I pay $0.99 because I get the no commercials. So shout out to my sister. I'm tweeting it too. I'm tweeting it. I'm Snapchatting so she can hear me.
To your sister?
Yeah. Right. But yeah, free. Anyways, you know how everybody got the Netflix and everybody has a.
Wow.
It's funny. It's funny, bro.
You just steal accounts. That's all you do.
It's what I do, but it's funny because I can go somebody else's house and I see their Netflix and there's like random ass people on there and I ask them and they're all in different states.
Oh no, that's absolutely true. Yeah. I think when was it? It was a while back. We had in our Netflix we had my wife's mom, her sister, and then we had like one of her cousins. Like on our account, and I just boot them all off. I was like, screw you all, you gotta pay your account.
My sister on Hulu has me. Well, actually, I'm not even on there. I just use her account.
Oh, okay, her login.
But she has one of my cousins in Cali, her best friend, and somebody else on there.
That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, we had like one of her cousins in like Phoenix, and like her mom and her sister that are here. I was like, yeah, man, you guys are working now. The economy's better now, man. You guys can pay for Netflix. It was like back when the economy was down that we were sharing accounts.
But yes, we have to get to the bottom of why Raw is not showing on Hulu. It shows prior shows, but other than that, no.
We gotta get to the bottom. You know what? We're fixing Raw right now, dude. Why is this so Raw scored its slowest viewership in the history. It was a 2.285 million viewers. That is pretty bad.
Maybe it's just because I'm sure what happened. It's just this week.
This was last week.
Everybody was so disappointed from last week,
and it's exactly what happened.
That they were like, "Fuck Raw this week. I'm not going to waste 3 hours of my day to watch
that's exactly. And you know what? And I think like you were saying, like, oh, I don't really remember Raw, and I'm with you because I didn't think it was as bad as last week. But the reason I don't remember too much of Raw was because. What I did was I was like, I'm not going to spend 3 hours of my life just sitting down and watching Raw. I'm going to be productive. So I had Raw, but I was on my laptop working.
I was doing the same thing.
Exactly, right? I was like, so it was on as a background. I had the volume up so I can still hear it, but I wasn't really paying attention.
I watch Raw on my phone, bro. Because I don't have a damn laptop. So I just watch it on my phone.
Don't you have a TV?
I have a TV,
Bro, you should have got like a Chromecast or a Fire Stick. Those are cheaper in it.
I do need to do that. I need to get that because I just watch it on my phone. So I had it on my phone and I just had it on the side, and then I was using the other phone to doing something else, and I had the TV on.
Oh, jeez.
So it's like I watched it, but like the only thing, I don't know. It was whatever. Like I'm confused about this whole. Why do they fire Rhino?
Yeah, that's kind of confusing.
But I kind of saw something that he might be into the Hall of Fame this next year.
I think he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah,
he's been doing it for a long time.
I think he's a Hall of Famer, especially because of the whole ECW stuff. And I do think Rhino's a Hall of Famer. He's definitely not a headliner, but he is a fill-in Hall of Famer. I
know he's not gonna go to. I don't think they're gonna get him at SmackDown.
No,
this might be legit.
I think he's gonna either go to NXT and train people. That's my assumption. Or try to run for mayor again, which he tried, right?
For what?
For mayor? Didn't he try to run for mayor?
I don't know, but what's his name?
Or something like that.
They were saying that he does have other businesses. He has other things that he does. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. But then again, people like Rhino are the type of people that do train. Like they go to the back. I don't know what. There's a lot of older wrestlers that you don't see them around, or they didn't give them this big goodbye that work in the background now.
Yeah,
like Road Dog.
Yeah, Road Dog's a writer or something, a producer for SmackDown.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that work in the background, and you see them once in a while when they go. The cameras in the background.
Jamie Noble, you see him every once in a while coming in like. I think when Becky was like doing some stuff, you could see him like holding people back.
Oh yeah. So that's I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure that they give him jobs in the back. Even though Shawn Michaels works in the back a lot too.
I think he works with NXT, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what I heard.
So, but yeah, man, if this was a legit thing, that's cool, But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they maybe should give him a better goodbye, even though he's not that big. But I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean. So that's another thing that happened on Raw, but so the lowest viewership, and this one surprised me though. The set. So SmackDown. So besides Raw getting its lowest viewership in history, SmackDown got its second lowest audience since moving to Tuesday nights. It barely beat the SmackDown from Election Night back in 2016.
I think it's the same thing though.
Even though SmackDown has not been sucking. I think it's the fact that they're just done with the product. I guess you could say it just carried over, right?
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure maybe next week will be a little better.
Now, one of the things that bugs me, like it really bugs the hell out of me, was Survivor Series was about 3 weeks ago, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. And they went 0-6, whatever, right? They were doing like that whole thing. Things need to change. Blah blah blah. They went 0-6. I have not heard anything about it ever since. So that was stupid. Right? I was like, I remember the first week I remember when we came back.
That they're not saying anything about anything else?
No, it was legitimately a dumb storyline that ended in nothing.
That's true.
Think about it. Like they made it a big deal for like a week that they went 0-6, or actually for like a couple of days that they went 0-6. And then next week it was all forgotten. Everybody gets, there's no repercussions. There's no nothing. Everyone just moves on like nothing happened. I'm still pissed because that story led nowhere. You buried the best brand, which was SmackDown. You buried them, and then you made Raw make them look more dominant. Yet they freaking suck in their programming.
Yeah,
you're just burying your own product. You know what I mean?
I don't know how to feel about that. I'm just like, because they only made it. The only thing that came out of Survivor Series was that they made a big deal about was Charlotte and Ronda.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that came out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. That's the only thing that comes back up all the time.
That's pretty sad. Because this is supposed to be their top 4 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
That's
sad.
sad.
That wasn't even the champion to champion.
No.
And that was just, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about all that. They're just literally just brush their shoulders off and then just kept going with whatever it is.
Yeah, with SmackDown, I don't know why it got its second lowest viewers, but I think I do agree with you. I think it has to do with the fact that it just kind of trickled down. You know what I mean? It was just because it was just a horrible Raw, and it's still the product. It's still WWE. It just kind of like showed. But with Raw, I mean, I don't think I'm surprised. You know what I mean? They we've talked about this week after week. They put all their eggs in one basket, and now that basket is not there.
Yeah. And
now you got a bunch of mid-carders, that should have been, some of them should have been main eventers, yet you turned them into mid-carders or into a joke, and now you're just kind of paying for it now. You know what I mean? A guy like Balor, you know what I mean? Like they literally just dug him into the ground, and now they used him a little bit better on Monday.
Oh yeah, they used them like in 3 occasions.
Yeah, they used him a little bit better, but it's still like they were burying him for weeks, and then just out of a sudden you're gonna make him, a little bit better, whatever. But
I think that after TLC, he'll probably get back to normal.
You think so?
Well, they got next week. They have where are they going next week? Yeah, because next week and then it's Survivor Series. Survivor Series. TLC.
Oh, that's right.
Well, actually, next week Tuesday is going to be here.
Yo, it's going to be in Vegas. That's right.
Yeah.
They advertised Charlotte versus Asuka as a WrestleMania rematch.
Yeah, and then a 4-way for the title.
What?
Miz.
That's probably going to be a dark match.
Probably.
Yeah.
But that's what they the Miz, AJ, Samoa. Yeah, I think so.
That's gonna definitely be a dark match for sure. But yeah, man, Raw, low ratings. Not surprised, but geez, man, that's what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket, man. They put them all in Cena. Cena's now acting. They try to put it in Roman. Roman, unfortunately, is going through some way more important stuff than freaking WWE. Like it's like bro. And the best thing happened. Lucha House Party rules again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
When I watched that, I was like, Mike's probably cringing.
Dude, just check out our Twitter, man. It's full of Lucha House Party rules. Freaking hate, dude. I absolutely hate this. Anyways, let's move on to Raw and what happened to on Monday Night Raw. So I don't remember again. Like we were saying, like we both don't remember. But Ronda Rousey, and Natalya versus Nia Jax and Tamina. I don't remember how this happened or how this started. But this started somehow. Do you remember?
The Ronda Rousey, Natalya versus Nia Jax and Tamina. I guess it was just gonna be a match.
Was it? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it just started off as a match. That's right. No promos or nothing. I don't remember anything.
I don't remember.
All right. Anyways, it never got underway because they were attacked by the Riot Squad. Then all the heels attacked and the squad powerbombed Natalya through a table.
Oh yeah, so that kind of like took Natalya out of the show.
Out of the mix, yeah.
Why have they been doing that to her?
I don't know.
She hasn't been wrestling. She has had like almost like 3 potential matches, and she gets her ass beat, then she can't go back to wrestling. I don't know if you've noticed that.
At this point, I don't even know what the hell the Royal Riding Team is doing. So,
okay,
I don't know, man. Alexa Bliss tries to hold another open forum for fans to ask questions to Bayley and Sasha Banks. After a few questions, Alicia Fox, Mickie James, and Dana Brooke interrupt. Bliss has announced that Fox and James versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. This was a horrible segment.
Yeah, it was pretty whack.
Yeah, a horrible segment. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what they're doing with Bayley and Sasha. How do you feel about that? They're giving what's her name, Alexa a role.
Well, I think what's going to end up happening is that she's going to take over as Raw GM. I think that match with Strowman and Corbin, right? Strowman's obviously going to win if it happens because Strowman's still hurt. But if it happens, Strowman's going to end up winning. So that means Corbin is not going to be the GM. So that means they're going to be looking for a new GM. And I think that's where Alexa Bliss
Alexa that hurt?
I guess. I don't know. I haven't really read the latest on her. But I'm assuming she's that hurt. I'm assuming she's still hurt. But this is such a horrible segment.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. Even the match was bland. Yeah. I just feel like I keep seeing the same thing over and over and over again.
I think we're due for a shakeup. Like, we're due for something crazy to happen.
Didn't the shakeup just happen?
No. When the hell did that happen?
No.
I don't think so.
You sure?
No.
Yeah, that's why The Miz is on SmackDown.
Oh, that's right. It might have happened before SummerSlam then, right?
Yeah, that's not too long ago.
Well, they need another one.
They only do it once a year.
Well, they need to do it twice a year because this is not working.
So after the Bayley and Sasha Banks defeated Mickie James and Alicia Fox, we got the Lucha House Party that defeated Scott Dawson.
Oh, jeez.
It was a 3-on-1 because of Lucha House Party. That's like the third time they wrestle, bro. That's how you can tell they just don't know what to do.
No, they don't know what to do.
They keep putting the same crap.
It's
and what. And then after this, we had the celebration.
Let me say the Lucha House Party. The Lucha House Party guys.
They're good wrestlers. They're
great wrestlers, dude. Yeah. This is just such a stupid storyline, such a stupid rule. It's stupid.
Like, I enjoy watching them.
Yeah.
Like, of course, they're good wrestlers and everything, but I don't know. I got what you meant. When I was watching them, I started laughing when they did the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because maybe they're going to do something right?
Yeah.
And then She was all like, so I was, what am I even talking about? Oh, I started watching and then I was all like, oh, Mike is probably cringing right now.
Dude, I was cringing really
when he
bad,
saw
dude.
this.
I was like, I just wanted to pull my eyes out. This is so stupid. Anyways, Baron Corbin announced that they're going to celebrate Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night. So he comes out. You know, they give Drew McIntyre a gold medal, the Raw Gold Medal of Excellence. McIntyre cuts a promo about how everyone sucks and plays video games. That was pretty funny. And my wife's like, "Hey, I suck. I play video games." I was like, "Yeah, you suck apparently." Dolph Ziggler interrupted to complain about not being included in Drew's new group, which is true. Which I completely forgot about Ziggler.
Yeah, me too. When I was there, when I was watching it, I was like, and then he made him come out. So
yeah. So then McIntyre told him he wasn't invited, and that he used him to get to a prominent position on Raw. So then Ziggler hits the zigzag on McIntyre. Ziggler hits the zigzag on McIntyre, and then Corbin made a match between them two. Yeah, dude. It was this was actually a good match.
Yeah, this one was.
It was a good match. It was a fun match. Yeah, man, Ziggler as a babyface. What do you have to say about that? Will I turn on the
Is that making him a babyface? Really? You really think that's gonna happen?
I think this is his babyface. Yeah, I think this is making him a babyface.
You sure?
Yeah, he got a babyface reaction.
Oh yeah, everybody cheered him on when he beat him.
I think this is making him.
Well, believe it or not, it was a very good way to make him a babyface.
Right, it was
because McIntyre sold the shit out of that segment.
Yeah, he did,
and he belittled him so bad. So yeah, never mind. You're right.
I think out of all of it, let me see what else happened. Out of the whole night,
Finn helped him.
Yeah,
and Finn is a babyface.
Yeah, I think out of the whole night, this probably segment was my favorite. And the match. Yeah,
it was a good match.
So Dolph Ziggler defeated Drew McIntyre, which means Drew McIntyre finally got a loss. And remember we were talking about this.
Yeah, he hadn't lost.
He hasn't lost. And I remember I said, I hate undefeated streaks. I hate when they run, like, when they go over what they're supposed to go over.
And you know what? He lost to somebody good.
Yeah. So I was really happy to see him lose. I like Drew McIntyre. I like him a lot. But the thing is, it becomes... The thing with undefeated streaks is that you use them for a certain amount of time, but once you use them for too long, it becomes stale and boring, at least to me.
Yeah.
Right? And it becomes predictable. And I absolutely hate that. So then when he beat McIntyre, I was like, holy crap, that was good. And he beat him clean. I mean, yes, it was with the assist of Finn Balor, but he beat him 1, 2, 3. You know? So yeah. I was like, that's great. You know what I mean? It was
a good match. I'm not going to lie. It was cool. It was a good match. So it looks like Dolph Ziggler is going babyface. I don't know. I don't think he's going full blown, but
I think so. They need more baby faces.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
I don't know, man. They need more baby faces. That's what I think. Bobby Lashley interrupted an Elias performance. They brawled, and Elias chased him away with the guitar. Finn Balor then interfered again, tossing Lio Rush back out so Elias can hit him with the guitar. So Finn Balor behind the scenes, you know, helping out people, helping out the other baby faces.
Finn Balor, a part of the next Shield.
The next Shield. He's forming the next Shield. All right, so Drake Maverick defeated Bobby Roode or something like that because Corbin is so freaking weird, dude. So Corbin said that Roode and Chad Gable could have another tag team opportunity if Roode could beat Maverick one-on-one with AOP and Gable banned from ringside. So during the match, the match was starting. Bobby Roode was kind of taking advantage of Drake Maverick. Then you see the Tron, and then they show AOP beating up Chad Gable backstage. So then Corbin announced that it would actually be a 3-on-2 handicap match. Gable ran out. AOP hit the Super Collider. And Maverick pinned Roode.
It was hilarious. What's his name? Corey's commentary. He's like, "What? He forgot to mention it." He forgot to mention this.
Corey's commentary was good.
Ooh, what'd you think of this next?
I don't know, man. So this next segment with Dean Ambrose, it looks like he's dressed like Bane, man, from Batman.
He did look like Bane.
Yeah, he looked like Bane with a bunch of gas masks, a bunch of guys with a new theme song. It feels like he's got sirens on his theme song.
Yeah. He shitted on the crowd, bro.
He did.
He shitted hard on the crowd.
I don't know what I think about this. I think Ambrose if you just leave Ambrose alone and let him be heel, he can be heel without these little shenanigans.
It's because they're trying to make him seem like he's pissed and he's... I don't know. I really don't know. And like, you know what is getting annoying though?
Okay.
Is that they keep trying to asking Renee how she feels or what she knows and stuff like that. Annoying. Yeah. And like, I don't know if this is on purpose, if it's like part of the whole thing, because sometimes she does sound annoyed. So I don't know if that's like, or it's just part of the whole script or whatever.
I don't know. You're right. She does sound annoyed sometimes, but I don't know, dude. I have no idea. This is the thing with Ambrose and Rollins, is that these guys are really good. And I think I was really excited with Ambrose's heel turn because I think he can be a great heel, but I think that they're giving him too much to do. I think if you just leave him alone and just let him be heel, he'll get the job done without all these theatrics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was weird. A weird segment.
I mean, it was definitely better than him getting shot in the ass by a freaking tranquilizer or whatever the hell it was.
Because, you got Rollins coming out and they kind of, hit it off or whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I don't know. And you can really hear him because of the mask.
No, he had a microphone, like, attached to it.
It sounded still kind of...
It sounded a little muffled, but I was able to hear him a little bit.
I just hope that TLC is a good... They give a pretty... They are going to give a good match.
I think so, too, but... I don't know, man. I think Ambrose doesn't need this. I think Ambrose could just be a good heel if you just leave him alone.
Yeah.
But whatever. Heath Slater defeated Rhino. So the thing about this match was that the loser of this match was going to get fired. So Heath Ledger. I now said Heath Ledger. We were talking about Batman. Jeez. Heath Slater defeated Rhino. So then Corbin said that that's it. That Rhino's gonna be fired. But Corbin later clarified that Heath Slater gets to keep his job, but he is now a referee.
That's so fucked up.
That was super fucked up. But he's a referee now.
I don't know. That's the thing for you. I don't know. I don't know what to think about everything that's going on right now.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just like filling in shit.
I feel like they're just lazy right now. I think this is the problem. I think they're still waiting to see on Strowman. And once they find out Strowman, they're ready to put all their eggs on Strowman. Which, again, it's another big mistake. Don't put your eggs on one basket.
Right now, they're still working with McIntyre, I feel.
Yeah.
But they need a babyface.
But they need a babyface,
and the big babyface is Strowman. There's nobody else right now that they've invested into. Roman ain't here no more. So they have Strowman, so it sucks.
They need to invest in someone else.
My next guess would be Finn Balor, but
Balor and Rollins would be my next guess as well.
You know who's been gone?
Who?
KO.
I was thinking about Owens as well. I don't think Owens will make a good babyface. I think he's a better heel.
He's a better heel.
But
he's mad all the time. So
yeah.
He looks mad all the time. So yeah.
But I do think that that kind of star power is missing. Sami Zayn could go babyface.
Wasn't he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt.
He's been hurt, right?
Yeah,
for a few months.
Yeah, I don't know when he's going to come back, but they're both hurt, Zayn and Owens. But they could switch Sami Zayn back into a babyface and make him a top babyface as well. But again, it's
he has the potential to do it.
I think so too.
He's a good wrestler.
Mm-hmm. Sorry guys, we're drinking water. We're really thirsty. Then Finn Balor defeated Jinder Mahal. So then Apollo Crews ran down to even the odds against Mahal and the Singh brothers. Balor won with the coup de grace. Yeah, man. I don't know.
I didn't really watch this one.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it either.
I didn't shanty on this one.
You did a shanty on this one?
I didn't shanty on this one.
Oh, you didn't shanty? I thought you said a shanty. Drew McIntyre attacked Balor backstage. I don't remember this neither.
Yeah, he was, Finn Balor was getting interviewed.
Oh, okay.
And this dude just came out of nowhere. He threw him into all the kegs, bro. Those kegs, even empty, are heavy.
That's right. I do remember seeing that. That's right. I do remember that. Then the main event of the night, Ronda Rousey and Ember Moon defeated Nia Jax and Tamina. So Rousey made Tamina tap out with the armbar after an eclipse from Ember Moon. Yeah,
it was the match was okay, bro. There was a few botches in there with Tamina.
Yeah, I mean the only one that is like legitimately good wrestler is Ember Moon there.
Yes, they didn't let Nia wrestle Ronda Rousey. I'm pretty sure because they don't want her to get her hurt before the match.
Dude, how sad is that? Imagine that's the real reason.
I'm sure, bro.
Anyways, moving on to SmackDown Live. So then we have an opening between Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Asuka, who talk up their triple threat, and I have to also sign the contracts. Becky signs the contract and walked away. Then Asuka challenged Charlotte to a match when Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville interrupted. What did you think about that opening segment?
It was cool. I thought Becky was going to stay there longer, but she was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out. Literally, I'm the champ, fuck you guys. So she left. It was cool. They were all talking shit to each other, trying to say, even Asuka had a little saying, well, she already beat you, so what the fuck are you talking about? Technically.
Pretty much.
But then again, she had a rebuttal to her, I beat you. So it was cool. I thought it was cool. They're hyping up the match.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be a good match.
Now, this is something that I was really thinking. Now, I like Charlotte. I think Charlotte is very talented, actually. I think she's probably one of the most talented women on the roster. But I couldn't help but think this, that is the Woo more over than Charlotte?
Is the what?
The Woo.
Is it more over?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think so.
People just do it because
because it was brought up because the whole Becky, hey, you were just put in this position because of your dad and blah blah blah, and part of me is like, actually, yeah, I can kind of see that. It's true.
I think it's really true. She does have people like her.
She's talented as hell.
That's the thing, but people initially like her, because she's Ric Flair's daughter.
Yeah,
and the good thing of it is that she's super talented.
Yes.
So if she were just, Ric Flair's daughter,
but sucked, people would still be cool, excited about her. Yeah.
But not as much as they are.
Yeah.
Just because she is super talented, and that's always her defense. I am. And she has to carry that, so that's why she is that good.
Yeah. Because
she has to be that good. So that's why I get it. But yeah, I don't know. I think she's good, bro. I don't think she's overhyped though.
No, I wouldn't say overhyped. I think what I meant is every time she comes out, it's always woo, and then she does the little walking like her dad. So there's a lot of things where it's like it's almost stealing from her dad. Yeah. And it's starting to remind me a lot of I don't know if you remember this, but the Goldust and Stardust character. I don't remember Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I remember Cody.
Remember he was doing the whole Goldust crap, or he was doing the Stardust thing, where they didn't really let him be him, and it was almost like he was kind of in the shadow of his father. Of his brother.
Isn't that the reason why there was a lot of crap because they didn't let him do nothing with his character?
Yeah, which is I think the main reason why he left, and he's doing a lot better now in the Indies than he was in WWE because they just kept placing that Stardust crap on him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And while he did very, very good in the character, he really did try his best. I just think again it ran its course. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was interesting at the beginning. It was fun to pair them together. Whatever. You should have broken them up. You should have had Cody remove all that crap and say, I'm back as Cody, whatever, blah, blah. But again, it ran its course. And I think that's what sometimes it happens where things, run its course and they just keep, shoving it down your throat. I guess.
And sometimes you get over it, and that sometimes can kill your career.
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, going back to what I was saying, it's like, like they were doing that with Cody with the whole Stardust thing. I feel like every time I look at Charlotte, I can't stop thinking about Rick.
Well, yeah, of course,
because of the things that she does, and I'm curious. She's got the robe like Rick, you know what I mean? She does the woo like Rick. She does the little walking or the little strut, like Rick. Like and they also renamed her. Now she's Charlotte Flair, right? So it's still like a lot of things. Like it's Ric Flair's daughter, and they're shoving it down our throat that it's Ric Flair's daughter, and so it got me thinking. I was like, I wonder if the woo and the fact that she's Ric Flair's daughter is more over than she is. I wonder if she was just not related to any WWE Hall of Famer, if she would just get the same reaction. Like I said, she's talented as hell.
Oh no, she wouldn't.
Right?
No, she wouldn't.
And that's what I was thinking. So it was funny that Becky brings up those things because I think those things are true.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She would still be good, but she wouldn't be where she. No, she wouldn't be where she's at.
No,
because she
I agree. I agree. And again, it's not knocking her talent because I mean, she's probably one of the most talented women on the roster. One of the most athletic women on the roster for sure. Probably, yeah, one of the top 3 most athletic in the roster for sure. But yeah, I agree that I don't know, man. But anyways, they made a match. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville defeated Asuka and Charlotte. After Asuka retaliated to Charlotte when Charlotte accidentally kicked her with the knee or whatever that. What was it?
She hit her with she kicked her in the face or something.
Yeah. So then Asuka retaliated and knocked her off the apron. What the hell happened? Am I reading this correctly? Sonya Deville pinned Charlotte after Asuka hit her with a sliding knee. Okay. So Asuka hit Charlotte with a sliding knee. So then that's when Deville pinned her.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand. All right. So anyway, what you think about the match?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay because Mandy Rose was in it, but other than that, it was all right.
Oh, Mandy Rose, and she's getting better, dude.
She is getting.
You know who's getting really good too? Sonya Deville.
Yeah, she is.
They're getting really good, and I'm liking the fact that they're highlighting them and they're allowing them to kind of just be there and do some stuff. And once again, it cries, where the hell's the belts, the tag team belts?
Well, speaking of that, did you not hear Sasha and Bailey?
Yeah, in that open forum.
I feel like that kind of like it's like their spark, kind of maybe.
At this point, if they don't do it by WrestleMania, then there's no. I don't know.
But I think either way, the women want it. You can tell that the women want those titles.
Yeah, they need to have
titles. So it's gonna happen. It has to happen because it's just, what else are you gonna do with these women? We've had this conversation so many times.
Yeah,
there's nothing else that they can do. They've been pairing women for so long. So I'm just like, okay, maybe they're trying to give us a hint that they're gonna come soon because there is a lot of pairings.
There is a lot of pairings. Yeah, Tamina and Nia, Bailey and Sasha. You got the Riot Squad, Sonya and Mandy. You had Asuka and Naomi for a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there is a lot of pairings. It's Ronda and Natalya. You know what I mean? It's another one too. Anyways, Jey Uso defeated Cesaro and Xavier Woods. Good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. It's always good when they're all together.
That's Cesaro's swing and
bro. They say that they always say that he might be one of the strongest dudes on both rosters.
Yes, he I believe it. Yeah.
Like, he's super strong.
Yeah, no, he's definitely probably. I mean, he's probably one of the most strongest guys on the rosters for sure.
Yeah, I wonder what his deadlift is, or his he must, because bro, he had Xavier Woods like 2-something, and then he had the other one. He had like over 400 pounds on him, and he still swung him like
and like nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, it looked easy for him. Yeah, I don't know, man. Apparently he trains with Cena sometimes too. So they both train together. So
that's cool.
At least that's what I heard. I don't know. I'm not following them or anything. To the gym or anything. To the showers. To the locker room.
Oh, okay, I see you work out.
I'm not following them to the locker room or anything like that.
Oh, I see you work out in the shower.
Oh, jeez. Is that a new jockstrap? All right, let's move on. R-Truth and Carmella interrupt Miz TV for a dance break. Then they take off.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird, but yeah, man, we should have dance breaks here.
Dance break, man.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Daniel Bryan announced that the Yes Movement is dead. It was what did you think about the promo?
I don't know, man. It was okay. It was cool. It was
he's
just
like an evil environmentalist.
He's yeah. I know, bro. He was like throwing it at people. Yeah, and I feel like that's how he really is.
Bro, it's funny. Yeah, no, yes, exactly. It's his character like turned up to like 1,000. It's like him, like, he's a very environmentalist person, very environment friendly person. It was funny because like we were watching and stuff like that, and I was like drinking out of my plastic water bottle while he was saying, "You guys consume all these plastic water bottles and all this stuff." I was like, "Oh shit, that's true. I just got it right now."
It was okay. It was cool, and then it was weird having the Miz helping him.
It was super weird, wasn't it?
Because even the Miz was kind of like, but the Miz was trying to get out of him, like he's the reason why.
Yeah.
He turned. You know what I mean? Like he realized that what he was saying is true, and Daniel Bryan didn't want to admit to it. And he kind of didn't. At the end, he's like, yes, no. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was cool. We got AJ Styles come in and try to. Oh, he did his music right, and he came out and tried to fight him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny seeing the Miz protecting kind of.
It was funny.
Daniel Bryan,
but like it's what Daniel Bryan's character, like it's super funny, dude. He's got like a Goodwill sweater on.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a tree shirt. You know,
I actually low key like this shirt because it's a heart.
It is a heart, yeah,
and it's technically the world. You know,
yeah. But it was just so funny, dude. Like he's legitimately like an evil environmentalist.
Yeah,
like turned to 1,000.
Mad at the world. Mad
at the people for our horrible habits, dude. It's hilarious, dude.
And you know the horrible part is he's right.
No, yeah, you know. But yeah, look at me with my plastic freaking water bottle. We had a guest once actually come over our house, one of my wife's friends, and then they stayed with us for like, it was from Mexico. They stayed with us for like a couple of, like, it was like 2 days or something like that. And they're like, "Hey, do you guys have some water?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we got some water bottles in the fridge." She was like, "Oh no, I'll just take a glass cup." She was like, I don't like plastic water bottles. They're bad for the world." And I was like, "Oh, okay. We got a glass over there." Like, I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I was like,
he should have opened the bottled water and poured it into the cup.
I was like, I know it's. You know what? I try to do my part. So Daniel Bryan, if you're listening, I try to do my part. If you look at these water bottles, they have these creases, which makes it easier for you when you're done drinking it, for you to crunch it. Right, so you like crunch it like this.
Is that really the purpose of this?
That's the whole purpose.
I did not know that.
You crunch it together and then you seal it back up. That way the air doesn't escape. Because if the air escapes, then it expands it again. Does that make sense? So you just squish it all together, and then once it's squished, you just seal it back up with the bottle cap, and it just, you know, it's meant to reduce the space.
When we have the YouTube videos up, we're gonna have to show them because I just learned something new. I did not know.
Did you
I
really?
thought this was just like a grippy thing,
like a design or something. No, it's meant, well, maybe, but it's like next time.
But it does squish perfectly. Actually,
it does squish perfectly. Exactly.
It does.
Exactly. So it's yeah. I mean, so no, I recycle. I got a recycling bin. So Daniel Bryan, don't be pissed at me, dude.
This is why you buy the brands that the store offer.
That's why I buy the Walmart one, because they're like $3 for like 40 of them.
Yeah.
It's water, man. I just want water. But yeah, dude. So Daniel Bryan, I'm doing my part. I'm squishing my water bottle, dude. So just leave me the hell alone. Anyways, yeah, it was weird seeing Miz help Bryan though. So that was weird. Moving on to the third match of the night, Randy Orton defeated Jeff Hardy. So Hardy had Orton beat. But then we get the Tron that they show Samoa Joe distracting him. You know, he's at a bar. And then Orton just kind of slips back into the ring, RKOs him for the win. But then after the match, you know, Joe just kind of took shots at Hardy's previous troubles with alcohol.
What do you think about? Like he keeps chopping up.
Didn't Hardy just get arrested for DUI like less than a year ago?
That's what he's putting at.
Yeah. That WWE is known to do this, so.
And like, I always think, I'm sure they try to ask for permission. Not permission, but just let them know, do you think this is cool if we use your past? Or maybe we're going to use it in a positive way to let people not to. Because at the end of the day, Samoa Joe said, you know, even though he was taunting him, he was telling, you know, don't drink and, you know, whatever. But
drink responsibly.
When he did like, drink responsibly or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Me, because I come from a background, I don't really, you know, I'm a recovering alcoholic, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, that's fucked up. You know, but then again, I'm in my head, that's fucked up with WWE that they're using their past or something that's kind of like the whole Neidhart thing with Natalia. I think it's, in a way, is it too soon? Maybe you should wait a little longer. Yeah, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess everybody sees it a little bit different. I get like you were saying, like, you're a recovering alcoholic, so it's you see it in your sense where it's like, man, you're just kind of mocking something that I mean, it's got its demons in a way. You know what I mean? It's like a real life thing. You know what I mean? So I understand where you're coming from. It didn't bug me.
But it didn't bug me like that. It really didn't. I just thought, but the way Joe executes the promos are awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. He does a really good job. He really does a good job in the promos, and very smirky and just really like I like the way he delivered the promo. But yeah, I mean, Jeff does keep getting into trouble with alcohol. So
yeah, he does. He really does. So. I don't know. It's funny, but you know, this is just.
You know, it'd be ironic though if he like gets a DUI this weekend or something.
Jeff could not compete because he couldn't make bail.
Oh, geez, that would be like so. I was like, oh my god, like this storyline is like They're taking this storyline to the next level.
But it's just, do they have a match? I think they have a match in TLC.
I think so. Yeah, I think
they have a match in TLC. It should be cool. They're both good wrestlers. And then of course I think you got Randy Orton that's gonna feud with Rey Mysterio as well. So it was. And it looks
like
match.
Rusev's gonna feud with Nakamura. They hinted at it.
Yeah, I know. I saw that, and I have a feeling Rusev might take the belt. It's because Nakamura ain't doing shit with it, bro.
No, he's not.
Nakamura's literally another Rollins. Both mid-card championships on each Raw and SmackDown are like stale right now.
It is stale.
Because you got the feud with Seth Rollins. I don't know. I have a feeling, bro, that Seth Rollins might lose the title.
I wouldn't mind that because it is stale.
Because the thing is, like, from what I had read in the past, supposedly, I don't know if it's true that Rollins might go into the main event because they need another face. So if it doesn't work with Strowman, or I don't know, maybe Rollins can be the next champion again.
I think they should do that.
And they leave Dean with the Intercontinental Championship.
And I also think Rusev should get the belt too. Yeah, they're not doing anything with Nakamura.
Nakamura, I don't know, man. I'm not saying Nakamura's a good wrestler, bro. I haven't seen any good feuds with him. And I don't know. It's just I don't know. But I think Rusev deserves it. And that'd be cool to see a different face on there. He's still over. So yes. I think people would be pretty psyched. It would be pretty cool to have him get the title.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, we got the main event was AJ Styles. Because the Miz helped Daniel Bryan. They did a main event between the new Daniel Bryan. AJ Styles defeated the Miz.
What did you think about the match?
It was cool. It was a cool match. It was a match.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was they're both good wrestlers, bro. The Miz can be but the Miz is a good wrestler. He really is, and AJ Styles is the same. But overall, I liked it. I liked again SmackDown overall. Raw.
Yeah, actually, I was about to say. So, what did you think about SmackDown?
It was good. I like it. I like that SmackDown is looking better than Raw.
Yeah,
because Raw has always looked way better than SmackDown. I do not know what's going on in Raw or what the writing things, but I have a feeling they might make some changes after this whole rating situation because they know what's wrong, bro. They know that they sucked. Yeah, they know. You know what I mean? And they just saw the consequence of the review. So I'm sure they have to stir something up. They have. You know what I mean? They're probably gonna get a Vince off the writing team. Talk about this toilet humor,
bro. We I don't know what to say. And we definitely have some topics. We were talking about that we want to start talking about topics when we start doing our YouTube videos, right?
Yeah.
Then we want to start talking about more topics and so like that. And Vince has come to mind a lot. So we'll definitely save some conversations about what we think Vince should do for maybe a month from now or something like that. But yeah, I'm with you on some parts. You know, I mean, there's definitely some things that we should probably talk about when it comes to Vince. Maybe it's time for him to retire and collect that what is that? Social Security.
He didn't need to collect crap. He's a billionaire, bro. Vince McMahon is a billionaire. He can literally retire right now and not care about anything just live.
Apparently. Oh, so actually, you know what? And like, I know you're not a sports fan at all, but in like, I guess somewhat related WWE news, XFL announced their teams. Did you see that?
I saw that XFL was coming up. I saw something. I didn't really look into it though.
Yeah, no, we're not getting a team. Vegas is not getting one. Well, we're getting the Raiders, so.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I guess.
The Raider Nation.
I don't even really look into that, but it's good for the city.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. This is where I didn't like about the XFL that they really cross promoted it with WWE a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I hated that.
I saw that.
I would have much
rather
they
use the wrestlers a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And I hated that. I much rather them be separate brands and just like, it's just. You don't work here, you don't work there, like you're two different companies.
Yeah, because I feel like they try to, since they already had a fan base in the WWE, I feel like they try to convert the same fans into XFL.
Yeah, Exactly.
And I think that if they want, I'm sure they have a new plan of actually they need to expand to the world, to everybody, like not just their own WWE fans. So that's pretty sure that's how they use their wrestlers a lot.
And the reason I was bringing that up is because I was on Twitter today and I noticed that WWE kept retweeting, the WWE social media account kept retweeting XFL stuff. And I was like, no, you probably shouldn't do that. You should keep it separate. You know, you should. I know that there are people there in the WWE social media followers that may be interested in that, but if they're interested in it already, they'll be following it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you don't need to bombard all the other people that don't care with it. You know what I mean? Keep the two brands separate.
Like me.
Like you, exactly. You can care less.
I can care less, to tell you the truth. I did watch War Games.
Oh, what did you think?
It was good and I liked it.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, it was cool. I wanted to watch the year prior one too. I think I'm probably gonna watch it today.
Yeah, dude, War Games was really good, dude. I watched Starrcade.
What'd you think?
Freaking weird.
I told you. Did you understand what I was talking about?
Yeah, it's weird. It was weird. It was very house show like.
Yeah, it was like a house show.
I mean, it was decent. It was fine, but it was very house show like.
Yeah, it was weird watching it, but I was like, let's see what it is. And it's funny because they don't mention it at all.
No, they don't.
So, but other than that,
that's it, huh?
I think that's it, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about.
I think it's Gooch. We'll let you all know if we end up going to
SmackDown.
Hey, I don't know. I saw starting at $20.
Bro, okay.
I think I have a feeling that we might, if we should check like Monday.
I'm telling you, dude, we should check. We should wait last minute, bro. We should go on what is it, on StubHub?
Yeah.
And just check last minute because so there was pictures. Remember, so we started with the show talking about the ratings, right?
Yeah.
And then there was pictures going around that they were in Houston. Houston's a ginormous city. It's probably the 4th, 5th largest city in the United States.
Yeah.
And they were not even able to fill up the bottom section of the arena.
Oh, for real?
I would be surprised if they got even 8,000 people in there. I would be surprised. I don't know. But it looked super empty. So, and I mean, we're talking about Houston, Texas, which, like I said,
it's huge, bro.
It's a ginormous city. And they weren't even able to fill up the bottom bowl. So, with SmackDown, which SmackDown generally gets less in attendance, I'm assuming that yeah, dude, we might be able to get some cheap-ass seats, dude.
We're going to check, bro.
Are you checking right now? What are you doing?
No, I got a text. But yeah, I still want to go, but I'm still like trying to see if I have a budget for it. But if it's cheaper, then yeah.
Because dude, $20 would be good, and there's no way they're opening up the top section.
I saw some people on Facebook selling them. It was pricey. It was like $175 for two.
Screw them.
Yeah.
Hell no. There's no way. Like at this point, how the WWE is going, there's no way I'm wasting maybe more than $30 each ticket. Like and that's with fees included.
Oh yeah, good luck. That's 50 right there.
No.
But yeah, other than that, we will let you guys know. But Raw sucked again, and SmackDown is still consistent. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's still consistent.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's it for us today, guys. Make sure you guys follow us on the YouTube, on iTunes, on Apple Podcasts, which I think is the same damn thing. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. I don't know where else we're at, but yeah, we're all over the place. Follow us on the Instagrams and on the Twitters at TBAW Podcast. That's TBAW Podcast. And yeah, any last words, John?
No, man.
Before I kick you out of my house?
I don't know. I like the new setup, and let's get ready for this weekend. That I don't know what's going on this weekend.
There's nothing.
There's nothing going on this weekend.
It's next weekend. Anyways, guys.
Anyways.
All right, my name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. Peace.